A good map always helps us to plan our journey well. Let's study about some facts of maps in this lesson. We use a globe to represent the spherical Earth. In other words, the globe is a model of the Earth on a small scale. The shapes of the continents and the oceans are quite accurate on a globe. Their sizes are shown on a reduced scale, but the details like small towns and villages of a country cannot be shown on a globe. The Earth's surface, either whole or part of it, can be represented on paper. Such representation is called a map. Since on maps the curved surface of the Earth is represented on a flat surface, the shapes and sizes of the continents get distorted, especially around the poles. Maps are of different kinds, and some of them are described here. Physical maps are maps which show the natural features on the Earth's surface, like mountains, plateaus, plains, rivers, and so on. Political maps show boundaries of countries and of the states within the countries. They also show the locations of cities and towns. Maps can also show types of soils, forest areas, the distribution of minerals and industries, etc. Such maps, which are based on a theme or a topic, are called thematic maps. The science of map making is called cartography. Every map is provided with some aids or tools to help you read it. Let us learn about some of them. If you look through your atlas, you will see maps of countries, continents, and even the whole world. Such a large area are shown on a small sheet of paper. Do you know how this is done? It is done by making a small distance on paper represent a large distance on the ground. Different maps use different scales. The scale of a map is generally shown by a graduated straight line of a particular length. The scale is generally drawn at the top or the bottom of the map. Sometimes the scale is not drawn, it is given in words. For example, 1 centimeter to 100 kilometer. This means that 1 centimeter on the map represents 100 kilometer on the ground. The size of a map depends on the scale you choose. If you look at any map, you will see a vertical line with an arrow at the uppermost point of this line, found at the upper right or left corner of any map. This is called the north line, and it shows the north direction. Once you know the north direction, you can easily find the other directions, namely east, west, and south. These 4 directions are called the cardinal points. Other than the 4 major directions, there are 4 intermediate directions. These are northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest. These directions help in locating a place with greater accuracy. Maps show various features, but it is impossible to show the actual shapes and sizes of trees, buildings, villages, etc. in a map because of limited space. If different people use different symbols to draw maps, it would be difficult to understand each other's map. People all over the world use the same set of symbols, and there is an agreement on these symbols. These are called conventional symbols. Some conventional symbols have been shown here. You need to visit your friend's place and you don't know the way. Won't it be of a great help if your friend gives you a rough drawing to show how to reach his home? These rough drawings, which are not drawn according to a scale and which tells us where a particular place is, located with respect to certain other places, is called a sketch, and they can be drawn more easily than plans and maps. A map cannot show the internal details of buildings. For such instances, we refer to plans, which is a detailed drawing of a small area drawn on a very large scale. So children, next time you read a map, I'm sure you will enjoy it. Thank you.